Hello, beautiful. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to Asagao Academy. We are here at the tournament. Hopefully, I have enough points for the tournament. Hopefully, I have enough relationship points. PBG. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. The lag. You bet I am. Ready to go? The man turned to us. Ian and I nodded. Then, 3, 2, 1, start. The game began. I immediately clicked to fill my screen with 2 more lines of blocks. Ian began working with what he had. I scanned the blocks for pink cards, eliminating them one by one, making combos where I could. I still wasn't advancing enough to place tons of combos ahead of time, but I could make it much more likely for combos to happen through probability. The pinks were all but gone. Green leaves were next. Dummy Doom flipped at the top of the screen. Ian must be comboing, which meant I had a few seconds before those blocks would fall. I set up a combo on top of the screen, started eliminating the orange blocks below it. Then it happened. A 6 combo jumped out at me from my screen. My eyes crossed as I stared at it in shock. I just had to move the top block over one space. Then as quickly as I saw it, vanished. The block looks normal again. You're dead. As Ian's block fell upon my humble kingdom, I slid the combo into place. 2, 3, 4, 5 combos, 6 combos, 7 combos. Wow, that's a lot of combos. Ian's attack converted into blocks and hovered above mine. I set up 7 more combos and waited for them to fall. 10 combo. Legendary! Dummy Doom started farting out rainbows over Ian's zone, and then blocks, so many blocks. They didn't come in chunks. They came in a torrential downpour all over Ian's side, sliding from left to right and back again. Ian blinked, his hands and eyes moving frantically over the screen. I wasn't sure he had ever seen something like that before. I sure hadn't. I continued to combo while this was happening, but at this point, there was no need. Ian's screen filled up. He kept trying to make combos until the very end, but game over. That was it. I won. I stared dumbfounded at the screen in front of me. Ian's mouth hung open. The room was silent. Then,
Whoa!
Hana!
Oh yeah!
I knew you could do it. I glanced up to see the room plotting all of it. Even the hidden black club. The announcer was gaping at the screen. I've never seen a score that high. Certain I was red as a tomato, I stood to climb off the platform. Not so fast. Ian stepped in front of me, grim as always. I braced myself for his infamous sarcasm. But to my surprise, he laughed.
Hana.
That was a hell of a game, Hana. That's exactly what I wanted from you. He held a hand out in the air and I looked at it in confusion. Don't leave me hanging. Oh! I high-fived him and he clasped my hand in his. Thanks, Hana. That was fun. Then he disappeared into the pressing crowd. I wiggled my way through all of the people eager to find PBG. I looked for his head above the rest of the crowd, but I couldn't see him anywhere.
Hana!
Hana, there you are. Luke grabbed my shoulder and turned me around to face him. I jumped about a foot back, arms held up defensively. What are you doing, weirdo? Have you seen PBG? Our match is in an hour. He still hasn't shown up.
What?
I glanced at my phone, dread sinking in my stomach. No way. He couldn't still be asleep because of last night, could he? Thanks, Luke. I've got it covered. I dashed away from the arcade and raced across the campus. No matter what. PBG has to win this round. Thankfully, John left his door unlocked. Probably assumed PBG would be leaving soon after him. I burst through the door and found PBG right where I expected him. PBG, wake up! I ran to the side of his bed and grabbed him, shaking him frantically. Huh? What is it? You idiot, your event is in 45 minutes. Get up.
What?
You can't lose to Luke, you hear me? You can't. Oh no. PBG sprang out of his bed, already fully dressed, my jaw dropped. I was prepared in case this happened. Come on, let's go. He grabbed my hand and pulled me from the room. Together we ran across the campus. His legs were twice the size of mine, so I could barely keep up. He was practically dragging me there. Did I already miss your event? Yeah, you did. I'm sorry. How did you do?
Yeah.
I won. Somehow I managed to win.
What?
Really? Hana, that's amazing. I know. I'm really proud of myself. You should be. We flew across the campus, out through the streets, and into the mall. Actually, I was thinking, I really like playing games, like a lot, a whole lot. I didn't ever have any plans for a future or passions, really. But I think I want to work with games. I think that's what I want to do. PBG stopped. We both panted. Me doubled over. When I looked up, I realized we were at the arcade.
Hana!
Hana, that's great. I smiled at him. It's thanks to you, isn't it? No, it's thanks to you. Whatever you say. PBG smiled at me, and for a brief second, I felt like I was floating on air. I was so happy. He looked at me with steel in his eyes. Hana, I'm not going to lose.
What?
He clenched his fist. No matter what, I'm not going to lose to Luke. Not in this match, and not in anything else. Do you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. There are things at stake that are important to me, so no matter what, I'm going to give it my best. Will you be there?
Yeah.
Of course I will. That's all I need. Come on, you need to go get signed up. PGB filled out the... I don't know why I keep saying PGB. It's PBG. PBG filled out his registration at the front desk, and we sprinted to the pinball area. We found Luke already playing at the machine. A woman nearby told us he was on his last leg. No! The ball fell out of his grasp and Luke groaned. A score flashed across the screen. 1,375,200. You had to beat that? Isn't that a lot for a pinball? It won't be easy, but I'll try. PBG approached the machine, stretching out his neck like a professional athlete. The machine had an alien theme to it, and it was pretty cool. Tiny little gray creatures stood in groups on its base. With the UFO, the ball could enter, a NASA spaceship, and several other space-themed features. PBG pulled back on the crank and started up the game. I didn't have any sense of how pinball worked as a game. I guess it had something to do with reflexes and angles, something that a person with a knack for math would find fascinating, combined with a good deal of luck. That being said, PBG was good, really good. I watched and cheered with the crowd as he knocked the ball through various obstacles, his score slowly rising. It was odd though, there was no place for an alien abduction. You would think with an alien theme there would be an abduction. PBG blew through one ball, two balls, three balls. Finally he reached his last round, but he was still 300,000 points short. He swallowed, hand hovering over the trigger. I watched it roll over and into the machine, my hands over my mouth. But as I watched, he ignored the UFO that he previously targeted for all his points. Instead of shooting the ball at the very top corner of the machine in a blank space. What was he doing? There wasn't any way to get points there. He waited, concentrating hard as the ball came down, hand poised at the ready. It rolled over to the flipper, and just before it fell into the pit below, PBG pressed the button. And missed. The ball rolled into the pit below, and his game ended 250,000 points short. He lost. Oh jeez, he approached me after pale and sweaty. I don't think you got the best ending. PPG. No, it's fine, it's fine. He looked anything but fine. I glanced at Luke, who was watching PBG from a distance. Even he didn't seem very happy. Hana, do you mind? I'd like to catch my breath. Go catch up with the other guys, okay?
Well...
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Hana. You didn't do anything. He walked away, shoulders slumped. I left to find and watch the rest of the MB events. There was nothing I could do. 6. We found the Norman Boots Club in the arcade, watching Paul and Josh go head-to-head in Canal Fighter. They saw us coming.
All right.
Hana, you did it! Jared raced towards me and pulled me into a hug. Everyone else crowded around, trying to pat me on the head or give me a high five. I knew you had it in you.
Copacetic.
You set a new high score for this division. Did you realize that?
Really?
Really?
All right.
That combo raid's pretty difficult to do, so it's rare to even see it happen. The EMC was stunned. Did you see his face? He mimicked the guy's face, looking like a portrait of the screen.
You're the best.
We're really happy for you. It was a few seconds before the others realized PBG was there too. Oh yeah, how'd it go, peeps? PBG turned away and John's face fell. Really? You? What happened? I guess the better man won. That's not true. But he shook his head. He didn't even want to talk about it. Well, nothing we can do about it now. Let's play some games, huh? For fun this time, not work. The tournament continued as the rest of us hung around in the main arcade area, playing games and cheering each other on. Members peeled off one at a time for their events. Satch, then John, then Shane. The last people to leave or continue in their three-man tag team. We watched them go, hearts in our throats. Finally, they came back, and it was time to announce who had won the tournament. The Hidden Black Club and Norman Boots Club stood around the AMC, who had tallied the scores in front of us. Finally, he cleared his throat. The winner of 2015 Southwest tournament is the Norman Boots Club.
Yay!
We did it! We descended onto the stage in a swarm of happiness. The poor MC didn't know what hit him. He was surrounded by a group of cheering, mosh-pitting teenagers. He held up the trophy with one hand, PBG grabbed it, and the MC crawled out from underneath us. We would like to thank all of our friends, family, and fans for their support. We literally could not have done this without you. And we have an announcement to make. We've got a new member, introducing Hana Mizuno. I don't know. The crowd clapped politely as I walked to the front of the stage, bowing composedly. Hello, I'm Hana Mizuno, and I'm glad to be here. As I cheered, I felt something heavy and soft all over my shoulders. I grabbed it, then gasped. PBG stood over me, beaming. Welcome to the Norman Boots Club, Hana. My very own Norman Boots jacket. Thank you. Thank you all. PBG and I stepped into the small recess by ourselves, and I could finally breathe. The two clubs were now celebrating together as if there was never a division between them. To be honest, I felt there was hardly one. The tournament was more show than anything. It was a whirlwind of stress, and now that it was over, I was exhausted. I was prepared to look at this tournament like a distant memory, a happy, beautiful memory. I have to say, that was unexpectedly fun. Did you think it wouldn't be? It's not that. I was so nervous I thought there was no way I could make it through without throwing up. Well, you did, and you did us proud. I blushed. I think it's about time we get out of here, though. I don't like the look on that guy's face. He gestured to one of the people who staffed the tournament, who was waiting with a broom trash bag, looking ready to slaughter us one by one. Whoa, okay, right, I'll just...
Hey.
Hana, I was looking for you. I should have known I'd find you at this guy. Luke patted PBG on the shoulder, who frowned at him. What's up, man? We were just about to head out. That's perfect timing then. I needed to give you something, Hana. Luke dug around his pocket and pulled out a small book, which he opened to reveal a crisp and clean envelope. Another letter? If you don't mind, I think this will be the last. Not really knowing what to do, I took it. Thank you, I guess. He looked at me with something of a pained expression, then suddenly... Luke? He pulled me into a hug, his long arms completely engulfing me. I hugged him back on impulse, feeling his lean muscle through his shirt. Don't open it right away, okay? Wait until you're alone. He released me a slight tint to his face.
Okay, well,
Anyways, thank you for everything, Anna. Without waiting for my reply, he disappeared into the arcade where the others were starting to clean up. PBG came to stand by my side, practically on top of me, looking disgruntled. Are you sure those letters were fake? Well, no one could sincerely be that corny in their love letters, right? But even as I said it, doubt formed in my mind. I glanced at the pristine envelope in my hands, the last of the letters Luke would ever write me. He didn't send them well at all, and even tried to scare me. But if that was the case, why was he giving me this last letter? He said he liked me in the other letters. Of course it was all a charade, but still, he did say it. Maybe... PBG screwed up his face, then took a deep breath. Hana, Then he stopped, his eyes wide. Hello? He shoved his hands in his pockets, eyes trained on a point far behind me. Never mind.
What?
Were you going to say something? No, I was not. He sighed, then reached out a hand to pet the top of my head. Hey!
Hana.
I hope it goes well for you. What are you talking about? I'll support you if he ever makes you sad. Let me know. I'll beat him up real good. Anyways, get your hands off my head. It's not fair that you can use your height against me like that. He chuckled and led the way to the door. I didn't know why, but it felt like something ended right there. Something big, something more than just the tournament. I did not get his heart. That's what happened. Sunlight was fading by the time I got back to my dorm room. I said goodbye to PBG in front of Primrose, and for some reason he stood and watched me walk into the building. It wasn't late enough to be dangerous. Jeez, he was too protective. Something about the look on his face bothered me. It really felt like he was saying goodbye, but it was probably better to let him be. Besides, I had a letter to read. I'm really pissed off now because I feel like I didn't get the good ending that I wanted. With trembling hands, I ripped open Luke's last letter. Hana, I know I have a lot to explain. I hope this does everything justice. See, I knew as soon as PBG saw you walk up in front of the class that the poor boy's hopelessly in love with you. I watched you interact at lunch, and it slowly started to drive me crazy. He loved you, but wasn't doing anything about it. After nothing had happened at the festival, I decided to take matters in my own hands. Initially, I just wanted to be another suitor, hoping that would spark a fire and make him hurry it up. I was trying to be super generic and cliche, comparing you to the scene and such. I know, kinda lame. But then PBG let slip that he still hadn't made a move, so I took matters into my own hands. I wanted to do something big and theatrical, something truly romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic myself, after all, and in movies there's always that obstacle to overcome that gets the couple together. Truthfully, I didn't write those last notes. I got them from Thylight, the most romantic movie in the past 10 years with those. I knew PBG would really come and fin for you. It was like a big, huge opera. PBG saves you from the masked caper. An amazing movie-like moment. At least I hope it was. But since that still didn't work, I had to act like I was in love with you. It should be obvious by now, but I'm not. Not that you're not great or anything, but PBG's the one for you. Hopefully this finally got homeboy in gear. Because honestly, nothing is more than our friendship. Please don't hate me for doing all that, but I know PBG. He was too afraid to show you his heart until he had to fight and to protect you. And if I'm not mistaken, he fought pretty hard, didn't he? Yeah, I know, I'm awesome. I got your back, girl. Anyways, wishing the best, Luke. I set the letter to the side and laid down on my bed. Luke. Bad ending. Thanks. I don't know how to get the good ending though. I don't even want it. I can't skip this. No, I can't skip this. I don't know how to get the good ending. I thought I was doing everything right. Right, I can't talk English. That's how terrible I'm feeling right now. Because I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. I have not gone to any of these other guys' route. I don't think there's a guide either for PBG's good route. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. But now that I could skip, it's cool. I can skip now. I could skip so I don't have to go through the whole thing. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe. I don't know. But I do want to move along and go to Shame's route. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful. And sorry, again, I'm not so good at getting good endings. Pretty good at the mobile game ones, but I'm not allowed to record those because the company doesn't want me to record them since they will be out of monies. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.